Income is not the requirement in order for you to create wealth. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what that key ingredient is and how you can get started today. So many people don't even believe that wealth is actually a possibility for them. In fact, 72% of people don't have a written plan to achieve these goals. You need to stop making savings and investing an optional thing every month. The problem is that it's an optional thing. It happens at the end of the month for most people. Most of the time when I ask them, okay, so when do you want to do this, or when is it a thought for you? I hear, oh, well, at the end of the month I see if there's anything left, and then if there's something left, I go ahead and invest it, or I go ahead and throw it into my savings account. And so there's very little intentionality when it's coming to savings and investing because wealth is not a priority. And actually, if you, according to Personal Capital, actually 74% of people don't even believe that this is a possibility for them, that they're going to get these high levels of net worth. And that fact alone, not even believing that that's possible, means that you're not going to prioritize it. Even if you had some money to be able to do it, it's not going to be in your spending plan. It's not going to be a priority. This mindset of, oh, would be nice if I could do it, or if I have some extra at the end of the month, is the reason that you are not able to actually save and invest because it's an afterthought. And so when it's an afterthought and it's not a priority in what you're doing, it's not guiding your financial decisions throughout the month, throughout your spending, throughout your bill paying. All of those things, because it's not the number one priority, it is not able to guide the rest that you're doing, which means at the end of the month, there's not going to be anything left for you to put in for investments or to put into your savings account. So instead, you need to flip that. It needs to be the number one priority. If it is the number one priority, then there will be money left over, even if it's small amounts. We're going to get to that in a second. Even if it's small amounts, there still will be money for that to be done. When it is your first priority, your actions will be guided by this goal. In fact, most of my clients will actually achieve their short-term goals faster because of the simple fact that when wealth is a priority, everything else, your short-term goals included, will be more clear. And actually, in my intentional spending method, I actually have them break down a wealth focused action plan that will take those big wealth goals and break them into smaller bits that are easier to achieve. So take action on this. I want you, when you're creating your next monthly spending plan, I want you to start putting aside just 1%. Everybody can do just 1% of their income to save or invest. Start small, and you're going to build this up as you go. Okay. So making it a priority that every month or every 2 months or however often you can do it is to increase that amount, that 1% to 2% to 3%, until you can get it to a point where it is going to help you achieve your long-term goals. Okay. So the key factor in creating wealth isn't money. It is time. So you need to take action today. You need to do this today. If you're finding this helpful, please help me out and hit the like button to help me reach those 74% of people that don't think that they can achieve wealth. This is my mission. I want to help change that. So thank you. Next, stop waiting to have or make more money to make this a priority. I hear this again so often in my wealth focused mamas group that there's just not enough money in their life to prioritize wealth. Especially, I get it in this economy. It seems like a struggle just to get through the month, much less 5, 10, 15 years down the line. So, but I want you all to stop equating creating wealth with money. It's hard, I know, because it's ingrained in us. But by making this connection in your mind, when you have this, you're always going to feel like it's out of reach, especially if your income is not at the level that you're looking to have it at. So instead of thinking about wealth, instead of thinking about money and wealth, I want you to start equating wealth with time. The more time you give yourself creating savings and investing, the more likely you are to achieve these goals. We live in this amazing time where you can literally create any business you want. You can increase your income. It's limitless to be able to do this. Anyone can do this. But time is not a renewable resource, okay? You can't go back 10 years and start saving and investing, right? So You need to understand this and understand that we need to invest ourselves and understand that time is more important than your income. What does this mean? That means today I need you to take $10. Just take $10, open an investment account. That's going to move you towards your goals because it's placing you in a proactive position and you're getting that started. You're not waiting for more income. Start adding that $10 every month, whatever it is that you're able to do. But take advantage of of time, which is the non-renewable resource that you have right now. Okay? This is going to lead me into my next point. All right? Stop reacting when it comes to your money management, okay? You do not want to come from a place of reacting when it comes to managing your money. That means that you're reacting to everything's happening to you. Unexpected expenses that come up, the recession, job loss, all these things that sometimes are outside of your control. You're busy reacting to all of that, okay? And so when that happens, you're not having the savings to help, or you don't have the investments to compensate. And so when you're always reacting, you're giving your future away. You're giving up control. That's why there's so many people that struggle through this because they're coming from that place of, I'm always reacting to what happens to me. Okay. I don't want you to do that, right? Instead, what I want you to do is you need to be proactive in how you manage your money. Now, this being said, I know it's hard to do this just automatically, especially if you don't have a money system in place already that can kind of help you do that. That is one of the things that I work with my clients on is to actually kind of create that money system that will help them be more proactive. But I want to give you an idea of what this looks like in kind of the big picture things. Okay. Let's talk about like having a saving system, which is a very proactive thing you could do, right? Creating a saving system, creating a way that you can save for unexpected expenses. And what I love to tell my clients and what I love to tell my group members about is what I call the canoe versus the cruise ship. Okay. So in the reactive side of it, when you're reactive and you don't have a saving system and you're just reacting to everything, it's like you're in a canoe with that paddle on the wide open ocean, okay? And you are getting hit by every single wave and you're getting flipped over and you're just frustrated. And at some point you just want to give up. You just like, okay, I can't do this. How am I ever going to get across this ocean, right? Every single thing. That is what it's like when you're reacting to everything. You don't have the tools, you don't have the ability to achieve the goal of crossing the ocean or achieving wealth, right? Versus when you're proactive, when you have a money system in place, when you're able to create a saving system that can allow you to handle that. Instead, it's like you're in that cruise ship and you're driving that cruise ship or guiding that cruise ship on the ocean, that big cruise ship. And even though there's waves and even though things are hitting up against the walls of the cruise ship, you're sailing through. You barely feel it. It's going to take a really, really big thing to hit you or to a wave to get you for you to even notice, right? It's not going to be as hard to do, and you're going to be able to achieve the goals. So that's where we want to get you. We want to get you in that position when you're not reacting to everything and that you're actually being proactive in the sense of having the saving system, having creating the investments that you need to make. And so that really comes from, having a money system in place that can help you do that. So next, I want you to check out this video to learn my step-by-step process that I use with all of my clients and how to change your money system so that you're able to save more and you're able to spend less time reacting.